Welcome to Heathrow Terminal 4, London Heathrow. Today's flight will be a China Southern A350 flight to Beijing. So really excited for this one, new airline that I've never flown with before. But as always, step one, let's head to the lounge. I'm in the Plaza Premium Lounge here near gate 10. I've actually done another video where I covered this lounge in a little bit more detail. I showed the food, I showed the facilities, so I'm not going to do that in too much detail. I'll show you a very quick panning shot of the catering section, etc. But then we can move on to the exciting stuff, which is the flight itself. So I'm just going to chill out, have a nice hot drink, have some food, do a little bit of work, and I'll see you in the cabin on the flight. Oh, so as always, we left at last minute. Last passenger to board the plane, I think. I just got sidetracked in the lounge getting some work done, and then before I knew it, I was running to my gate. And also the problem is, it just happened to be a further gate rather than the really close one. Hello. Hello, ni hao. How are you?
Oh, okay,
Thank you so much, Shisha. Thank you. Okay, so this is my seat, 11A. They gave me this lovely bag which says please take me home with slippers, and they even tried to put the slippers on my feet, which was quite unusual, but they're really comfortable slippers, a lot more comfortable than you get in some nice hotels, very padded and soft. There's a little storage area here which I'll show you in a moment. I had my hot towel and my drink, and in here you have some nice Voss water. You also have the Amenity kit, which I will be investigating really soon. Down here you can see the seat controls. The seat goes into a fully flat bed. It's very wide, very spacious. There's lots of storage. There's a little storage bin here, another storage bin here. Of course there's this storage bin, as well as the one with the headphones. And again, very spacious seat. I haven't checked out the blanket yet, but from what I can feel through the bag, it's very soft. And of course the pillow there. So I will keep the review flowing as I check out the Amenity kit and then also the catering. Okay, they've dimmed the lights a little bit, but we have this really nice pink mood lighting. And I've just opened the Amenity kit here, and this is what we have. So we have some earbuds, cotton buds. We have a nice silk looking sleep mask, soft and nice quality. We have some lip balm, some moisturizing cream, a dental kit with a nice cover to keep it clean, and then some earplugs and a comb, which I will not be using. But yeah, quite impressive. Good little selection there, and dinner's about to be served, so quite interested to see what that's going to be. They also asked me if I would like to be woken up when the food is served, and I said for one meal yes, for the other meal no, just let me sleep. So a really nice personalized touch, which is always appreciated. By the way, when it comes to the entertainment, you can flip out the screen like this and bring it a lot closer to you. And let me just show you what we have here. We have a map that you can track the position of your flight. You have some movies here, some movies. It's predominantly Chinese stuff, but you see a few Western things like Captain America, Tom and Jerry, etc. You've got your TV shows. The games are quite impressive. There's quite a lot of board games and puzzle games and things of that nature, more advanced than I've seen on other flights. By the way, the screen is really large and really clear, bright, saturated colours. What else do you have here? Some feature movies, some music. Again, maybe not your typical Western music, but I think that's okay. You have to respect the culture and where your destination is. But there are some things that are non-Chinese as well. Some classical music, some instrumental stuff, relaxing stuff. So we covered music, movies, podcasts. There's a nice children's section here with some age-appropriate things and even some children's games. Some puzzles again. This is a really nice feature, the camera, but at the moment it's nighttime, so you can't see anything, but you'll be able to see the forward view, the down view, the tail view, etc. And you can control the lights here. You can call the flight attendant. Also, there's shopping, so you have your usual lipsticks and alcohols and fragrances, and even some cosmetic products like some kind of hairbrush there. So there's a lot going on. Personally, I don't really like to use the screen. I actually turn it off, and I like to look at my own media on my phone, read a book and sleep, but that's just my preference. Okay, so I've just had my dinner. For the most part, the service has been excellent. The staff have been really friendly. The food wasn't the best, but I think that's not a criticism of China Southern. That's more the fact that I chose the plant-based option, the vegan option, and I guess culturally that's a bit more unusual, so I pretty much just had like different variations of salads. I did have some rice and some vegetables and some kind of curry sauce. That was probably the best part of the meal. The soup was kind of really bland, and then the salads, I'm just not a big fan of salads, but again, that's not really a criticism of the airline. That's probably just a difficult type of dietary choice to cater to. Something that's really amusing actually as well is there's a dog on this flight, and everyone seems to love him. The owner is throwing a toy and playing fetch with the dog. I might put some little clips in this video of me just petting the dog. So that's been quite amusing and put a smile on my face as a dog lover. But anyway, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, get myself comfortable, make the bed, which I'll show you quickly as well, and then I'm gonna try and get some sleep so that I'm fresh and well rested for Beijing tomorrow. Okay, so they woke me up for breakfast as I requested. I'll talk about how I slept in a moment. I'm still trying to wake up now, but I've got some strawberry jam here, some fresh fruit, some warm bread, which I got to pick out of a selection, some sunflower spread. The only thing that they've gotten wrong is they've given me, I'm holding a mic in my other hand. They've given me this yogurt, which is obviously with cow's milk, which I can't have even though I selected the vegan meal, but that's okay. It's an easy mistake to make, and I'm not too harsh with these reviews. By the way, this is the camera thing that I was talking about earlier when I boarded the flight. Really cool. So for example, I can see this view, or I can see, let me bring this closer. I can see the forward view. I can see straight down. We're flying over Mongolia right now. You can see it's just all frozen desert. Is this the Gobi Desert? Someone who knows, please correct me. I'm sure I can find out. So anyway, we're gonna tuck into this light breakfast, minus the yogurt, and I'll talk about my sleep in a moment. Okay, so quite interesting. I tried to take a video of that dog while it was sleeping in its own dedicated bed, and I asked the lady, "Do you mind if I take a video of your dog?" And she smiled and said, nodded. So I guess she was fine with it. And as soon as I took the camera out, the flight attendant quickly rushed to me and said, "No, like I can't do it." So really bizarre. I don't know whether it's actually a cultural thing or whether it's a security thing, but anyway. So how did I sleep? So the bed was more than long enough for me. I'm 6'4", and still my legs didn't touch the wall at the back of the footwell. The problem is the seat has quite a narrow footwell, which is actually common for many airlines. It's not a China Southern problem. It's a problem with many business class seats, where you do have the added privacy of having that little cornered off section with the little walls and everything else. The downside is that your feet effectively go underneath the storage bin for the person in front of you, so it's a staggered configuration. And yeah, I didn't sleep very well because of that. I was not able to really lift my knees up without dragging them back first. Turning over side to side was also a little bit annoying. Having said that, it's 1,000 times better than just being sat upright. So we're very blessed and fortunate to have the opportunity to occasionally fly this way, but I'm going to be quite tired when I'm exploring Beijing. So I think after I show you this bathroom, actually, I'm going to go and just lay down. Even if I don't sleep, just lay down and try and relax, close my eyes for a little bit.